Welcome to the Storage Ace Ignite coaching program, video number 1, how to find off-market deals. And today we're going to spend time talking about leveraging the relationships with brokers to find those juicy off-market deals that you're looking for. Let's get going. All right, first off, let's talk about the problem. You're here because you're probably interested in finding more off-market self-storage deals. Those deals where the opportunity to increase value, increase equity, and increase cash flow is substantially higher. The solution is that you need a repeatable set of processes that bring you a consistent flow of off-market deals. And today, I want to talk to you about brokers in this first video. Brokers are one of my favorite ways to find consistent flow of off-market storage deals. And I'll tell you why. First off, brokers are highly knowledgeable of the markets that you're most interested in. They also have a very strong internal process that allows them to consistently find off-market deals. If you think about it, like their job and their role every day is to talk to storage owners, build relationships, offer broker opinions of value where they do the homework to figure out what a facility might be worth on behalf of the seller. And if that seller then sees a number that is interesting to them, they'll take that to market. The processes typically involve other employees inside the business. They might have junior brokers or junior associates that are banging the phones, sending the mail, doing all of the hard work, if you will, the heavy lifting on the front end in order to find those juicy off-market opportunities. The second thing about brokers is that they are consistently building their own internal mailing list. And the reason that they want to do that is they would rather promote that new deal that they have to that internal mail before they would prefer to take that deal to market and invite other brokers with their mailing lists and their customer base into that deal. Why do you ask? Simple. Economics, right? They would prefer to double end the commission and represent both buyer and the seller in that transaction and collect the entire commission fee versus splitting that commission fee with another agency. Because once that fee is split, they then have to pay the house, the company that they work for. Typically, that's going to be a 50-50 split, and they would prefer to preserve as much of that capital as possible. They have a team to pay. They have those junior associates to pay. They have essentially other fees inside the business. So it behooves them to represent both buyer and seller. The way they're going to do that is to market their deal to their mailing list first. You want to be on that mailing list. This is why I love working with brokers, building relationship there, having the conversations with them on a frequent basis, and making sure that I hear about their deals first. In fact, of the 7 deals that I currently own, 3 of those deals came from brokers, off market, before they shopped it to anybody else. They knew what my buy box was. They knew that I could transact, and they knew that I could move quicker. So they brought the deal to me to take a look at. As of this recording, here in the first week of November, I am under contract on a brand new deal that will be my 4th broker-led off-market deal that never made its way to the market. So I know that this process works, and it's one of my favorites. The other thing about working with brokers and having one single broker in that transaction is that the flow of the deal, having a single broker in the middle of the communication between buyer and seller, between the processes, is extremely efficient and makes for a quicker and smoother deal in my experience. Let me move myself out of the way here. So in order to continue to build and to start and then continue to build the relationship with brokers, you need a consistent process. And you need systems to work in your favor. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how I do this. First off, I find that every week I am going to reach out. It's on my daily habit tracker. My goal tracker is that on a weekly basis, I'm going to have 5 conversations with brokers. These are brokers that maybe I've had conversations with in the past, or brand new ones that I see that have interesting listings that I want to create relationships with. I then have that broker's conversation. I then capture their information, name, email address, mobile phone number, etc., and I add it into my CRM. I use HubSpot. There's a bunch of them out there. You could simply use a Google Sheet if you wanted to. I add that into HubSpot. I mark the contact type as a broker, and then I have a sequence built out inside of that system or inside of HubSpot, my systems, that will continuously send an email to that broker on a monthly basis forever. And the emails are very simple, one-line emails. Hey, Bill, Dave Demink here checking in. Any new deals that you're working on? Hey, Bill, Dave Demink here. Anything new popping up on your radar? Hey, deal, just came out of a transaction. Have capital ready to deploy. Anything new cooking? Question mark. You get the idea. Very simple, very quick, something that they can read on the front of their phone when they get that notification and instantly respond to you. This now, as I set this and forget this system will run for me forever. And every single day, there are 10 to 20, maybe more, little deposits, little seeds being planted all around the broker community automatically on my behalf, creating deal flow, creating conversations, creating reasons for me to get on the phone with those brokers and have a conversation. So having a consistent process, one, is having those conversations with brokers, breaking bread with them, having a conversation, getting on their mailing list. And two, having a system in place to follow up. One free system for you that you could easily deploy today, if you're using Gmail, is Google has a schedule send capability. You could very easily get off the phone with that broker, type an email to them, send it saying, hey, thanks for the call. Looking forward to staying in touch. Go right back to Compose, type out a new email. Hey, Bill, Dave checking in here. Anything new that we could talk about? Question mark. Schedule the send for a month from today. Do that 11 more times through the course of 12 months, and then do that every single time that you meet with the broker, and watch the communication flow and watch the deal flow that will start to happen about 30 to 60 days from now. I think you'll be surprised. So how do we get this going? You have to take action. And the simple way to take action on this, you guys, is to commit to talking to and having conversations with 3 to 5 brokers a week. If you're currently in your W-2, this is on your lunch breaks. This is on your 15-minute walks. This is on your way into the office in the morning. It's on your way home in the afternoon. It's doing the work the night before on Crexie or LoopNet or other storage exchange sites where you can see the listings, see who the brokers are in the markets in the areas that you're interested in, writing down their phone numbers on a sticky note on your way into the office. Make some calls. On the way home, make some calls. During the day, go for your 30-minute power walk, put your AirPods in, make some calls. Watch what happens when this sort of consistent activity and the action that you're taking compounds over the weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ahead. I promise you, you will start seeing more deal flow than you could ever imagine. So that is the process that I deploy in my process every single week. As of this recording, what is it? Today's November 12th. I had 4 off-market broker deals in my inbox this morning. I'm not joking. This is a fact, and it's because I'm planting seeds every single day using systems and using automation. If you liked this video, I've got 7 more coming for you into your inbox, and that's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for those. However, if you'd like to get all 7 ways brokers, listing platforms, broker relationships, leveraging wholesalers, driving for dollars, both physical and virtual, direct mail, and calling, and the blueprints and processes for each one of those, right below this video is a link to my free Storage Ace community online. It's powered by the school platform. It costs $0, and I'd love to have you join. I hope to see you there. Hope that you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one, listing platforms. Take care. Have a great day.